Hello, I'm Judy, and this presentation and video is to continue talking about my learner's profile. So I find this is an interesting task that allows me to see myself in an objective way to see how I am doing as a learner in my master program. So, talking about strengths and weaknesses, I consider that in my personal, professional, and academic dimensions, I am an organized, responsible, persistent, friendly, hardworking, reflective, and patient person. So I have learned to be patient thanks to my job, thanks to teaching. On the other hand, my weaknesses are, well, first of all, that I am such a nervous person, and I have been working on my self-confidence. Also, I tend to procrastinate when I feel so overwhelmed. That's why I have some issues with time management. So sometimes when I try to avoid a task because it's big, because I find it so hard, so I waste my time or I just do other activities that are not very important. I mean, not as important as the others, as the one that is making me feel anxious. Sometimes I suffer from techno stress. I think that is a family issue. Like when I was a little girl, I know I wasn't very familiar with technology. I wasn't familiar with technology when I was in the undergraduate program. And well, my parents do not like technology, but I am aware that it is very important to use technology, to know how to use it. So that's why I am willing to learn about technology and to have fun with technology. And I want to learn how to integrate technology in my teaching practices. Okay, so let's talk about my planning skills. So I set goals. I visualize myself achieving the goals. I do a to-do list for I do to-do list every week. Every weekend I write a to-do list for my master program, a to-do list for my work, and a to-do list for my personal life. And during the week I work hard in order to achieve my to-do list. But sometimes, I just feel happy when I got the 60% done. I also plan about the resources that I need in order to achieve the goals. And well, I know that I need to work on time management to be more productive. Let's talk about management of stress, relaxation, and error making. I see mistakes as a part of the learning process. So if I make mistakes, I am okay about it. So I am nice with myself about mistakes. I know that it is important to make mistakes to learn. That is just part of the process. And I don't fear about, I don't feel afraid about making mistakes. In order to manage stress, well, I like to meditate when I am in the bus or in the morning or before going to bed. About relaxation, I think that sleeping habits are very important for me. I am that kind of people who needs to sleep from at least 6 hours a day. The ideal is to sleep 7 hours a day to feel okay, to feel well, to feel active, to be productive, and also to be able to wear my contacts because if I don't sleep well, so my eyes are going to be irritated and they are not going to tolerate my contacts. Well, I think that when we talk about stress and relaxation, so when you have a lot of responsibilities and things to do, it's very important, like, as soon as you're done, to reward yourself. Like, that is a way to motivate myself. So I set rewards as well. So that is way to motivate myself to be done with my responsibilities, with my job, and with my homework at the university. It is very important to spend time with family. They are very important for me, and to do fun activities and to work out. I think working out is important to be in order to be more productive and to eliminate, the stress. Now, my competences and beliefs as a learner about troubleshot situations. So I try to be patient. I am aware that everything has a solution, so I try to be calm and think about solutions. When the situation have to do with people, so I try to talk to that people, to negotiate, to find a solution. That's it. That's what I do. Sometimes when I don't know how to figure out the situation, so I ask for help. I ask people who love me or people who know more than me to help me, and I find it very useful. Working with others, so I think that teamwork is a skill that I have been developing during several years. So I think that I'm very good at working with others since I am a tolerant person, I am respectful, I am able to listen, to take turns, to make proposals. I think that I do well about that. My beliefs about success. I think that when you want to be successful, so you know that you have to do many things, like probably you're not going to succeed in the first attempt. So you need to prepare yourself. So sometimes when you make mistakes and when you don't succeed, you are just like taking the first steps to success. So I think that success involves concentration, it involves a lot of time, and it involves to prepare yourself a lot, to make mistakes, and to keep on trying and trying until finally you achieve what you want. Beliefs regarding goal setting theory. Well, when I set goals, I am very specific about the goals. I try to break down the tasks that I need to do in order to achieve those goals. Or just for help when I need it to people who are more competent than me. And I ask for feedback, and I am persistent and continuously monitor my progress. I am nice with myself. I try to be realistic about time, and I try to look for the resources and the situations that I need to achieve those goals. Tips technology in the development of autonomy. So, with this course, autonomous learning environments, I have really high expectations about it because, as I said before, I really want to learn about how to use technology as a tool for teaching and for learning, and I want to get familiar with technology. I really want to learn and have fun with my students using technology. I know that technology is not time consuming, that sometimes it doesn't work, so you need to have some videos in case. And you need to prepare, if you want to use, I think that if I want to use technology, I need to prepare that tool with a lot of time in advance because it is extremely time consuming. And that's it. I hope that I have responded to the questions.